If you're a fan of anime, then I'm sure you're a fan of games too. I mean, what else could you be doing with your time? I know you're not outside touching grass. So as an anime and game fan, you can only hope that those two categories come to one. And we've had different scenarios where anime and games can come together and be great, but sometimes these companies choose to fumble for no reason. Matter of fact, I made a full video talking about that more than 6 months ago. But since then, we've had new reveals, so it's probably time for me to talk about it again. And of course, one of the biggest games right now is Street Fighter. Street Fighter is the fighting game created by Capcom, currently on their 6th installment of the series. So currently being on their 6th installment, they cannot be foreign to making fighting games, right? But what they are foreign to is making friendly decisions. You see, since anime is becoming more popular nowadays, it's okay to put anime inside your games. I mean, the best example I can point to is Fortnite. They're willing to sell both Frieza and Cell with no Super Saiyans and still be successful. So if they can do it, then that means other companies should be able to do it too and get a win. But for some reason, Capcom doesn't understand the concept of giving fans what they want. If you've been playing Street Fighter 6, they've had so many different collabs. Even some major bangers such as Chipotle and TMNT. But even so, out of those collabs, I promise you fans did not get what they want. From my counting so far, they've had a total of 2 different animes they've collabed with. The first anime that had their shot in Capcom's game was Baki. Now Baki is not the biggest anime of them all, and plus it's more popular around the Western area. But even so, it's still an anime that's exclusive to Netflix. And plus, Baki's still getting new episodes today. So when there was a Baki collaboration with Street Fighter, we only got this trash. These skins don't even layer on top of a character you can play in the game. The skins are only meant for avatar battles, and if you're playing avatar battles, you probably run with your hands behind your back. So why did we get basically nothing for the actual Street Fighter characters? I mean, you already have some characters that are shirtless in the game anyway. Is it too hard to layer a skin on top of it and call it good? This collaboration here was a fumble, I will not lie. And it sucks for Baki fans because you probably would never have another Baki collaboration in games again. And you know damn well you're not gonna get your own fighting game, that's for sure. But let's take a step back for a second, because while it is true they fumbled with Baki, they still had another redeeming chance with a different anime. And this time you had an anime which is kind of going crazy. We saw the next collaboration they had for 2024 was the Spy X Family collaboration. Now listen, if you have not heard of Spy X Family, then I'm just sure you don't look at anime. But Spy X Family is doing big numbers right now, and it's all because of one pink-haired brat. And I mean seriously, Anya is carrying the series on her back. When it comes to Spy X Family, not only they're on their 2nd season already, but they're also getting a brand new movie, and they have a brand new game that's exclusive to Nintendo. I don't know who's picking up a Spy X Family game, but clearly Nintendo knows something we don't. So it's safe to say that Spy X Family is doing pretty well for an animated series. And if you have the chance to collaborate with the said IP, don't you think you'd do a little bit more? Well, if you want the answer before I jump into it, no, they did not do more at all. Matter of fact, I might as well say they did less with more. Capcom decided to break open the wallet and have a whole cinematic scene for just this collaboration. And honestly, the fight was pretty nice itself. I'm not too sure off the top of my head what animated studio is making Spy X Family, but I just have to assume that someone else did the animation for the Street Fighter collab. So we can quickly take a look at what we did get for this collaboration. And if you think we got something good, then boy. The first thing we got are some stickers from the Battle Hub and also some banners for each character. Now these are a guarantee for any collaboration that Street Fighter has, so I almost feel bad bringing it up in the first place. And the next one on the list, if you're expecting a costume, we did get that, but not for characters. Instead, we got it for the avatars, just like every other costume in this game. Now listen, let's be completely honest, the Yor and the Lloyd costumes are fine, and we knew they weren't gonna put these on the characters, unfortunately. But why did they look so ugly? The costume they showed in the gameplay was supposed to be for the character Jury. The problem is the avatar using it does not look good, and I promise you, no matter who you are, none of your avatars are going to look good. So of course, sure, give us a suit that's supposed to be Lloyd's suit so we have it in the game, even though that technically should have been in the base game. It's just a tan suit. But that was all we got for this collaboration. I mean, Capcom, please, is it that hard to give a color swap? Why do all of this work just to give us this? It is completely worrisome for Capcom, and now that they have Tekken and Mortal Kombat out, I don't know, they just got on the boat early and didn't want to sail. But I digress, because it's not really about what Capcom is doing. No matter what collaboration situation they do, they're still going to be making oodles of noodles of money. Matter of fact, that's why they're doing this in the first place. The point I'm trying to get across is us anime fans can't continue to take these hits. I mean, seriously, if we want to have a good game, we have to have good collabs. And since our last video, I can point out some other games that are going to fail on release. Have you seen that Hunter x Hunter game coming out? I can do a complete video talking about how they're going to fumble this. I mean, just look at Killua. Ugh. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. If you're still interested to talk about anime and games, go check this one out over here. And let me know in the comments, how do y'all feel about this Street Fighter collab? Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one. Take care.